morning. Saturday today, and I'm on my way to my builder's course. So I'm about halfway through it at the moment, I reckon. Started in November last year, 2022. It's May right now, 23, and I'll finish in October this year. So, and then it's roughly about, I think I averaged it out, it's about roughly every 3 weeks. I'm there Saturday, Sunday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. But to be honest, our class, because there's about, I think it's probably about 12 of us, and the trainers are good. Like, if we're on top of it, we'll just pump it out, and then like, you're meant to be doing stuff at home with it too, but we just all kind of work together and get it done. They really just want to see us in class and just see that we generally understand what's going on and the questions and stuff. But yeah, doing that through Master Builders as well, so which is good. But yeah, no, I've been liking it. But so today, I guess today's video, I'll just probably have a chat on the way there and have a chat on the way home. But listening to a podcast this week about AI and stuff, and I just thought it was interesting. And these guys were talking about in the future we'll have like personal AI, right? So you'll have like a little, it'll just be local, so it won't be on the cloud or anything like that through the internet. It'll capture everything that you see and stuff like that, you read, just your day-to-day life, and then it will capture it all, and then you'll have access to it always, and it will be like a massive memory thing, and it will have all the information pretty much of the world, like ChatGPT at the moment. You can just ask it anything and it'll pump it out. And I was thinking about it like in the construction industry sense of it, and I think a massive thing would be in the future is if you could get all that information instantly with asking it, then I reckon like engineers might be like a thing of the past in the future, because at the moment we just in residential, in a sense, like we will grab an engineer to give us span tables and sizes for beams and posts, wind loads and stuff like that. But if you're doing a reno for a client and you need to know what size beam you need to put in to take out a load bearing wall, if you just instantly punch in the numbers and it spat it out, gave you the size of the beam and everything like that, then you kind of might not need like an engineer to go through all his span tables and his systems and punch one out. But it would obviously take a while of a process because you'd have to get Australian approved, all the systems and stuff like that AI would use and stuff like that. But I reckon it'd be one little thing in the future that would be a thing. And I also think those Google goggles or glasses or whatever is going to come out, where it's going to have, augmented reality, I think it's called. I could imagine in the future too, laser levels will be of the past, where you just chuck on your glasses and then you'll instantly shoot your level for you. So like you might be on one side of the house inside, and then you'll mark, and then if you're doing a ceiling, it would just instantly let you know that from that point to that point it would be level. So yeah, it'd be pretty interesting coming up in the future with all these little things and the speed of everything, because I know now, me personally, I use ChatGPT probably daily, just more to like proofread my like quotations, my emails for clients. It just makes sense. I just do a quick copy and paste, chuck it in, it'll change a few words for me and I'll proofread it. It doesn't really ever, seems to be a bit over the top sometimes, and I just simplify it a little bit myself, but I just find it super handy. And just like nowadays, back in the day they used to use hammers and nails to shoot up a whole frame, but now we've got framing guns, so it'd be no different to start to use that type of AI stuff and new tools and stuff to help the construction industry better. But another thing I've just started doing today, well, I've been thinking about it for a bit and I'm just not sure how I could do it, but I really always wanted to track my hours of kind of everything better. So I found this app. It's kind of like a timesheet app, and when I'm on a job and stuff like that, I want to track when I'm doing specifically maybe just any type of cladding. Maybe it's soffits, or maybe it's linear cladding, or maybe it's sheet cladding and stuff like that. And then even decking, if I'm just doing the subfloor, if I'm just doing the actual decking boards, if I'm doing the balustrade. So I found an app called Timesheets, and I can just press start, and then it will track that time, and then I'll just press stop, and then it'll give me the exact minutes and hours, rather than, because at the moment I'm writing it into my diary, and then I'll write it into a spreadsheet for the job Pacific, but at the moment it looks like on this app it'll actually be able to export a spreadsheet of my time. So I'm hoping that I could, if I always track it on my phone and punch it in, then I'll be able to download the information, and then I'll hopefully be able to put that on a spreadsheet, and it might streamline my process of tracking my hours a bit better. And I'm also going to look at trying to track my like kind of work admin at home, because I do spend a bit of time just, you know, on the spreadsheets and quoting and emails and all that stuff adds up. So it's just be interesting to see where I'm tracking with all that. So yeah, I'm just going to start testing that out too, see how that travels. Yeah, just finished in class, the builds course. It's good. Learned about supplies kind of thing, and having employees. The questions are good. Probably learn more out of our discussions from the trainer and stuff like that. So like today, a big one for me was talking about how like the big dogs around Australia and Brizzy, like Hutchies and stuff like that, like when it's go time for them for concrete, it's go time, and they'll book out the whole week for trucks and concrete, and you know, small builders around Brisbane and stuff like that, you won't get concrete till later in the day, because they just have so much massive demand, and you know, the big borrels and stuff like that, and Hines and stuff, like they'll just be there for Hutchies in a second because of their relationship and stuff, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, nothing too exciting in this video, but still want to stick to my daily uploads. Really enjoying it recently. Just kind of taking it as a lot of practice and training, and get good at editing and getting a bit confident behind the camera and stuff like that. I feel like I'm getting a bit better already. So, but we pumped out today, of course. We got a good fucking crew in there where we all help each other out. There's about 12 of us, so we were able to pump out today. Normally we have a class tomorrow, but because we just smashed it out, we got through all the questions and practical stuff. So tomorrow I don't have anything planned tomorrow, but even I might even just chuck up even a little 30-second bit. I'll see what I get up to, but I'll finish up this one here, and then I'll catch you tomorrow.